So just got to get some heat lamps, waterers, feeders, and the chicks. This thing will be ready to last the weekend because we're going camping. Had the AC kicked on, the side out. It's time to start filling it up. Here you go. Hold this on the right side and video them putting the chicks in and stuff, please.
Okay. Just keep looking. No, you get out. Look how cute my cute.
What are you, green?
Cute. That's what that one is, girl.
Stick your hand in there and
Yeah, they won't. Trust me. I know whatever place is bedding every day.
And kind of move it around and stuff. Because I'll just like flip out the stuff we want. This was our last lone survivor duck here. Some friends of ours had a whole flock of ducks, so they gave us this match set. So these guys are paired. Hopefully they'll start laying once they get comfortable around here and give us some more ducks. And eventually we'll hatch some that'll pair with her. So then we'll get have a whole bunch of ducks again. I think, what did I say before? We had 7 or something, and then we hatched 7 and sold them. We got power run from the house, so now we have a heat lamp going in there, and grabbed a Wi-Fi camera. That way we can see what's going on, whether we're out of town or just at work. Keep an eye on these little guys. We are headed to Inks Lake this weekend. INKS, I think it is. It's like 2 hours away or so. So it'll be a nice little trip to head out after work and school on Friday. Zip up there, stay Friday night, all day Saturday night, and then head home Sunday morning. Should be a fun little trip. A couple weeks, 2 weeks into school? Yeah, we're 2 weeks into school. But the kids, obviously Inks Lake, the kids want to take the kayaks. So this is like a 5-foot 4-inch bed. It's tiny. Kayaks are not. I think they're 6 foot or something like that. No, they gotta be longer than that. I guess we'll find out when we put them up there. Either way, I'm gonna try and put them on top. So inside the truck bed, we're gonna put folding chairs, camping table, some electric scooters. I got some tools and stuff in there right now. If I put the kayaks in the truck bed, then they'll stick out the top over the tongue of the trailer, which could be fine and could not be fine. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna get a tape measure. Maybe those are 7 feet. Maybe I'll just get a tape measure, because also if I put them on the roof, Like, it's not a problem of this being like sturdy enough. I think it's fine. The kayaks don't weigh a lot. Like, this is fine. It's just gonna sit on the bars. It could wear through this material, you know, vibrating down the road. But then also, like the roof line and the topper line, like if they hang forward enough, they'll wind up touching the cab, and the cab and the truck bed move independently of each other. I'd hate to wreck the roof of the truck with the kayaks or damage the topper. Whoa, these things are over 8 feet. So they're gonna hang out a lot out of the truck bed. Truck bed, 70 inches. So, I mean, 8 foot might not be too bad. First, let's load all the stuff in the truck bed. Then we'll throw the kayaks in, back up to the trailer, and see what we got. Up over here with them sticking out of the truck bed, and it was not, just eyeballing it, it was not, I didn't like it. It was too close. So we got them up on top. They're hanging over, but you see like the topper's kind of angled back here, so they're really not sticking out past the hitch even, so they're definitely not going to hit the trailer. And then up here we got pretty good gap over the cab. So now I just gotta throw some straps on. I think I'm gonna try and like lift this. This comes out of here, this opens up. So I'm gonna see about trying to run a strap inside here. Maybe I'll try and put this back on over the strap. Maybe we'll just go safari style with all the sides off. There we go, they're on there. 2 straps. I left the sides down. I think they'll stay down. And before our actual trip, we gotta get to town and go to school and work, but I think they'll stay. This whole thing's kind of squished because this is loose and this isn't typically loose back here. So this back strap is actually like pulling. The back strap is, there we go. The rear strap here is kind of pulling the whole topper down in the back, but the front, I think it's just the way it kind of, there's really no supports in the back, which I didn't really think about until, well, I strapped a bunch of stuff on it. But we got, there's a gap. I think we'll survive. I think they'll ride all right. Straps are, you know, snug enough that these won't fall off. Probably, but look, when if I were to tighten this one back, all it's doing, it's creating a definite tension point somewhere because it's just kind of pulling the back down. I don't know, we'll see. If this works, I'll start taking kayaks a lot more places. We're loaded up and ready. Just gotta throw some more clothes in. We got all the groceries in already and head out in the morning. We'll see you guys then. Not the next morning, it's the next evening. We went to school, we went to work, we got back in the truck, we drove to Fredericksburg. The kayaks almost made it. They slid back really far. So I already pushed them back forward, but they were, I don't know, around here on the cab, the front of them anyways. They still are sitting back pretty far, but they did not like the drive on the freeway. But we got them tightened back down again, slid forward. So it's gonna work for this trip, but we'll have to figure out something else. When we were loading the kayaks yesterday, realized that one of our paddles is broken, so we're here gonna pick up another one. Dang, they got a bunch of them. This is what we need. Stand next to that one. We need 6-foot kayaks that'll fit in the truck bed. What we have are these. They're way too big. No, I don't know. These are probably even bigger, but look at how many they are. We should get some new ones. Ours you sit on top of. I want one of these where you like sit inside of it. That'd be kind of cool. I used one once, some night kayaking, and sitting inside of it was way more stable than sitting on top of it. Think we could just like take this paddle? I've got a pocket knife. We can get the zip ties off.
Walmart to get the paddle. They did not have a paddle. They were supposed to. It says that they're in stock, but of course when you show up they were not. However, I needed these purple bins for my classroom because they go with the other ones that I bought, and in San Antonio and in Boerne they're all out of stock. So I was able to find them here. So yay, camping trip. Not that anyone was really going to question, but apparently putting the kayaks up there, not the best idea that we've ever had. I think this is the 3rd or 4th time that we've had to stop and adjust. But I suppose it's my fault because I was on board for the short bed truck. Nick was not. So here we are. My bad.
We just got here. Accidentally picked an awesome site. The water in the lake is right there. This is our spot with our hookups. Look at all these awesome shade trees, like we're under the trees. It's not like, it feels nice out right now. The temperature is great, the humidity is not very high. This is gonna be a sweet weekend. That's less than ideal. All right, we're gonna use the 50 amp on an adapter. Don't leave the breakers on, leave all the breakers off. You wanna plug into it and then flip the breaker on. At least that's what I prefer to do. Let's get our 50 amp adapter though, because I don't wanna deal with that. This adapter that I have just takes one of these legs and ends it. So we're only running on 3 instead of 4. We don't need 50 amp, we only need 30 amp. But the 50 amp plug looks a lot better than the 30 amp plug. And now we go on with the power. Air conditioner fired right up. Let's get the slide out and get some water filling. Is this the best way or the worst way to put these down. Better yet, what do you guys call them? Are they levelers or are they stabilizers? How many more Ugga-Duggas should I have given it? Is that too many or not enough? Friggin' best spot ever. We're set up for the weekend. It's 8 o'clock, a little bit of sun out. You think it's the best spot too?
Oh yeah.
Why is it the best spot?
Because it's in shade and because it has the best service.
The best service? Yep. We stayed at many that have no service. We've got full bars here, so that'll be nice. It's cool. It's cool to get outdoors and do outdoor stuff, but it's also nice to not feel the guilt of chores that we have to do or tasks that we need to get done. We can't do any of them here. So if it means we sit down and read a book or we scroll on our phones, it's definitely a mental and physical decompression. It's pretty awesome. I came out to find Logan. The scooters needed some charge before we could ride them, so we charged him up, and he was out on the fishing pier. They have these super cool green lights. I guess that helps. Like, it definitely brings the bugs in, that's for sure. And the bugs bring in all these spiders. Look at that guy. It's like every spot. Look at, there's 2 of them, 3, 4 of them, 5, all in this corner. So gross. I mean, I guess the green lights are bringing in the bugs, so that makes sense. Little flying bugs means there's gonna be spiders. But, oh, look, that's a different kind of spider. A bunch of them were all the same. That one's different. And then, I was looking down at the ground, a big old cockroach went running by. There's one. Look at that dude.